Ladies and gentlemen, how are you today? We have a spicy little treat in the mix. I found this bike here locally, and I just had to have it. This is a personal collection. Uh, it's sitting right next to my Beast of the East that you've seen reviewed in a previous video. It's just that old. It's just I love this era. This is an '87, same year as I was born, 1987 Cannondale sr400. This is the bottom of the line Cannondale road bike at the time, but they still claimed, I think on the brochure it was 22 pounds. I love this bike. It's damn light for something 30 years old. This is crazy. It's sad that it came with this saddle. I've got to find something. I think I'm gonna do some, if I can find a green cable or a couple of green cable housings, and maybe like a green accented little saddle here. I got to get rid of this Bontrager plus 10. It looks period correct, but like one of those vet saddles, but period corrected is not. Bontrager did not come on this bike. Anyway, let's start tearing into her. I can see that she's been, over the years, this little sticker has oxidized in one way or another. If you look up close, the dings and ding dongs have been, filled in. See that right there? With some cover-up paint. But hey, I guess it's better than not. We live in Florida, so there's salt in the air. The salt in the air will rust stuff if it's left outside. More, bikes up north are probably going to be, of this year, they're going to be in better condition, because if they had been treated bad, they would have just rotted out like very quickly in the winters. Anyway, let's start where we usually start. These are, like the Trek 1000 that I reviewed. Or no, was it a 1000? I don't remember. The white one. It has the Diacomp. I guess Diacomp was big at that time. There we go. There's a Diacomp brake caliper, Diacomp hoods. I hate how low they put, like that. That looks right for the period, but the hoods are just almost so low that they're uncomfortable. The bottoms of the bars are level. I would move it up like 5 millimeters and we'd be good, but hey, they're perfectly vertical, so what do you want? I mean, I don't know, just not comfortable for me, I guess. I'd rather go with like a longer stem and move and pull the brake levers a little bit farther in. Check out these handlebars. Oops, sorry. Chinelli stem. Gosh. What does this say? Ambrosio. Made in Italy. Jeez. That's nice. These profile designs. This bar tape is just like a crime, definitely. She has mismatching wheels on the back. They're these LP18. I don't even know who makes LP18 wheels. And then on the front are these Weinmans. Or no, Mavic. Look at that old school. And then these tires, I have to find these tires again because they're so perfect. But they are, old. So, do with that what you will. The color. No, I didn't see this color in the Cannondale catalog. However, I think it is not common, but it's a color that they offered. If you Google 1987 Cannondale SR400 green, a handful of these style bikes pop up. And just look, that's like an old school looking fork. And I don't know, it just like looks very new age, I guess. Like, with these butts or whatever you call them, can't even tell it's there. Suntour, looks like Suntour cranks. I don't even. No, these are Seguino. 170s. Made in Japan. 52 tooth. Suntour derailleur. Suntour 3000 on the rear. Suntour index shifters. cheapy little cartridge style brake pads. God, that looks bad. What do I do? What should I do with these calipers? The calipers never look great, and I know they could. Like maybe I should get some air tools and a die grinder with a polishing wheel, and that'll change my life a little bit. I could take that off and really hit it with some sort of a buffer. We got a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 speeds in the rear. Quick releases. Some of these cheapy little Shimano pedals. I hate those. I've seen them a lot. And that's it. This is like this little cockpit here. Look at that beauty. Beautiful. Centaur index control. I've never more easily replaced a shifter cable than on these style of shifters. Has that era rather. Look at how beefy this chainstay, like this whole rear chainstay triangle, chainstay seats say, is like thick. It's thick, and then it like look at how tight that comes down. That doesn't make any sense if you ask me. That's kind of goofy, right? Like make that rear piece. But I guess like see how thick that is? I don't know. Like why would you bottle that down when you could just keep it very strong? Probably, I don't know, maybe to like reuse it for multiple types of frames. It's like a penny pinching type of story, but that whole thing is like beefy, and you've got the Cannondale, very large comparatively, aluminum down tube, very tubey, flat, horizontal top tube. Glorious. And these are Vittoria tires too. I wish they were in better shape. 32 spoke front and rear rims, and she's probably a hair under 30. She's probably a hair under 22 with the newer wheels, because these aren't the wheels that came with it. Well, that's my Cannondale sr400, or at least I think it's an sr400. It's spec'd to be an sr400. It's just God, just look at the paint. How can you be 30 years old and shine like this still? They were doing something right. This is why Cannondale was the best, in my opinion. Oh gosh, I shouldn't have said that on YouTube. Well guys, I really enjoyed this review. If you liked it, give it a like. If you disliked it, leave me a comment. Tell me how I can make it better. And yeah. Don't forget, keep the shiny side up.